Assalamu alaikum everybody, we're back. Mosman Oil and Gas, if you've been following, last couple of weeks have been quite intense. Current share price of 0.047 GBX. Year to date, we're up 56%. 1 month chart, we're up 17%. On the 5-day chart, we're down minus 32%. And that is because last Friday, there was a placing to raise about £1.25 million. But we're back because some important news and important development has been released today by Mosman. And we need to think and consider, is this good news? Is this bad news? What does it really mean? So here we have 20th of May, 9:47 a.m. Vector Project, Billy Goat update. So obviously, if you guys have been paying attention, Billy Goat is the first lease area that has been drilled to find out whether there's helium. So let's see what's stated in this RNS. Vector Project, Billy Goat update. Mosman announces an update on the Vector Project in Colorado. Mosman has been in discussions with a local helium business that has expressed interest in acquiring the first well and associated contractual rights of the Billy Goat lease AMI area lease. The board is seriously considering this offer, as cooperation with this party could be the fastest path to production and commercialization for any helium discovered in the Billy Goat area. The Billy Goat AMI lease area first well was drilled to circa 720 feet target depth and casing set on 16 May. Further well information will not be released until after these discussions have been finalised. Andy Carroll has said, "We are pleased that this potential opportunity has arisen. Mosman will only agree to a change that it considers more favourable to the company and shareholders. We look forward to providing further updates in due course." So obviously, placing happened last Friday to raise 1.25 million. A lot of people were thinking maybe this was a duster. Maybe they're gonna find no helium in the Billy Goat area. I'm not sure what's going on my laptop here. But guys, let's consider some of the key wording in this RNS. The first one is fastest path to production and commercialization. Actually, before even that, you got to think, why on earth would a local helium business express interest if no helium was found? That's number one. Like, it makes no sense if you're thinking critically. Which is why I believe Billy Goat has found in that area there has been a commercial helium discovery, or why else would a local helium business even think about investing or cooperating? Because it makes no sense whatsoever. The second part is fastest path to production and commercialization for any helium discovered. So this looks to be a hint to me that commercialization grade helium has been found and that they want to fast track it to production. So that's number two. Number three is that further well information will not be released until after these discussions have been finalized. So that tells me that information is already known to the CEO of Mosman, Andy Carroll, and the potential helium business, because why else would they be even thinking about expressing interest in acquiring the well? Which also gives a big hint that helium has been found in that well. And that's why they also cannot disclose it right now, because maybe they're under some sort of contract or some NDA whilst negotiations are ongoing, that they can't leak what was found. But based on this RNS, I strongly believe helium has been found, and this is amazing news for Mosman, because they just raised 1.25 million. If they didn't raise, I'm pretty sure with today's news, this RNS share price would have been above 0.1 GBX right now. So yeah, placing is holding us down, but I think it's a good opportunity still, if you haven't already invested, to get in at the placing price, because this is big news, because you don't know how much this company are willing to invest in acquiring the well. Like, the buyback for Vector was about, I think, 800,000 USD. So I'd assume anything, they'd be offering something above 800,000 USD. Could be on the million, could be million, 2 million, who knows what can happen. So Andy Carroll has said, "We are pleased that this potential opportunity has arisen. Mosman will only agree to a change that is considered more favourable to the company and shareholders." Important word, shareholders. So it's good to hear that Andy Carroll is thinking about us shareholders, that he needs to make sure the deal that he's about to do with this company really benefits the shareholder and doesn't, put us in a disadvantage. We look forward to providing further updates in due course. So yeah, they can't share a lot at this stage, but for me, this is big, because why on earth would a company think about acquiring the first well if there's no helium? Like, what are they going to do? Drill water or drill sand up? Come on, guys. Let's think. So I'm pretty sure commercial helium has been found, and now it's just about getting the best deal possible for the company and shareholders. And I expect the deal to be over 800,000 USD, because then Vector could just buy back the 90% working interest. So that doesn't make sense. So I'm expecting a couple of million USDs on this offer. Maybe they could do 50-50. I don't know. It would be good if Mosman can still be part of the well, because then obviously they'll have the revenue coming in monthly, and then they can fund the other projects such as Sagebrush and Coyote Wash with that money. And there's less likely to resort to another placing. So it would be good if they can do like a 50%, maybe 50-40% joint venture, JV, farm out, whatever you want to call it, where the other company manages the production side of things and takes over operatorship, maybe, and then Mosman are just got a free ride basically with their stake, and then they'll be getting that income every month. So that could be an option. And guys, remember, I just remember one. I think this is only the first of 5 wells they're drilling in with Vector. So if this is happening on the first one, guys, we still have 4 more wells to drill. So huge lot of stuff in play at the moment. Lots of opportunities for Mosman. I just think it's an exciting place to be right now. And this isn't even the big fish. The big fish is Sagebrush, which has proven helium reserves of 100 million. And Mosman's market cap is only what? What's the market cap right now? Let's check. Below 10 million it must be. Market cap 8.38 million. So yeah, it's below 10 million, right? And we're not even at the big fish yet of Sagebrush, which is the proven reserves of 100 million helium. And we're only just getting started, guys. So, if you put your long-term investor shoes on, this is the place to be. I'd say this is the place to be. Next couple of months, 1 year, Andy in his previous RNS said that they're going to be looking to change Sagebrush from development to production in this year. So we should be getting more updates on that in the coming months. Obviously, if they can get a couple more like millions, pounds, dollars, whatever, in this deal here, that would also help changing Sagebrush to production. So I think very positive RNS. Seems to me that helium has been found, or why else would a company be even thinking about acquiring the well? Because it makes no sense. Hints have been given, such as fastest path to production and commercialization, and further well information will not be released until after these discussions have been finalized. So they probably already know about what's been found, what percentage of helium, and they're trying to get that deal done for the company and shareholders. So guys, let me know your thoughts on today's RNS. I think it's strong. It's a very, very strong bullish sign that, things are looking up for Mosman. Obviously, we had a lot of hate on the Friday after the placing, but today's news, this is big. Look, share price is slowly starting to react. 0.048 GBX up 5%. We won the 0.046, 0.045 placing price for a long time. So it looks like the brakes are finally coming off after today's RNS, because based on my calculations, minimum offer should be at 800,000 USD for anything that happens here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And as always, I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And peace.